Welcome to our MotoGP News Update. With MGP News Reborn. Click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP News Update. Claudio Domenicali, CEO of Ducati, enters 2025 with high hopes for the brand both on and off the track. In an interview with Corriere della Sera, Domenicali spoke about Ducati's sporting and commercial success, upcoming innovations, and the challenges of maintaining their dominance as the MotoGP season begins with an all-star lineup featuring Pecco Bagnaia and Marc Márquez. The decision by Ducati to place Marc Márquez in their factory team for the 2025 MotoGP season remains a hot topic, with fresh speculation suggesting the move was driven by the need to eliminate risk. Márquez's remarkable 2024 season with Gresini Ducati, despite riding a year-old bike, showcased his undeniable talent. However, the move came at the expense of Jorge Martín, the reigning world champion, who now rides for Aprilia. Ducati's recent achievements in MotoGP and Superbikes have reinforced its reputation as a leader in both the sporting and commercial sectors. Domenicali emphasized the role of racing success in enhancing the brand's appeal. Ducati is a brand built on great passions and emotions. Whoever buys a Ducati does not just buy a motorcycle, but also an experience. Quote from Domenicali. Despite a slight decline in global sales in 2024, particularly in markets like China and the United States, Ducati maintained stability in Europe and Italy. Domenicali highlighted the company's financial independence within the Audi Group, allowing reinvestment in research, product development, and sports. Innovation remains a cornerstone of Ducati's strategy. Domenicali announced several key developments, including the launch of Ducati's first motocross bike, the Desmo 450MX, in June, and a major overhaul of the Panigale V2. The Panigale V2 will undergo the biggest redesign of the range in years. It will feature a 20 kg weight reduction and an ultralight twin-cylinder engine of just 54 kg, compliant with the new European 5.2 homologation. You start out as a Ducati fan with a monster or a scrambler, but for the collectors, we create special versions like the Diavel designed for Bentley customers. Looking ahead to 2025, Domenicali expressed excitement about Ducati's partnership with 8-time world champion Marc Márquez, who joins reigning MotoGP champion Pecco Bagnaia in the factory team. Domenicali acknowledged the difficulty of parting ways with Jorge Martín, the 2024 MotoGP champion, as part of the team shuffle. We are in an atypical situation with our official team, they sought us out. A dream team led by Pecco Bagnaia and Marc Márquez, who have 11 world titles to their name. It was a difficult decision. We love him, he grew up with us, and there is always a bitter taste. Ducati enters 2025 as the reigning MotoGP Riders and Constructors Champion and the Superbikes Constructors Champion. However, Domenicali stressed the importance of staying competitive in a constantly evolving field. Compared to 2023, we are missing the Superbike Riders title. Opponents will arrive naturally. MotoGP has already made concessions to the other brands, Domenicali concluded. This relentless drive to innovate and compete underscores Ducati's commitment to maintaining its leadership both on the track and in the marketplace. As Ducati celebrates its 100th anniversary, Claudio Domenicali's vision combines innovation, passion, and competitive spirit. With Marc Márquez and Pecco Bagnaia leading the charge in MotoGP, 2025 promises to be a thrilling year for the iconic Italian brand. Marc Márquez's transfer from Honda to Gresini Ducati in 2024 was seen as a gamble, but his performance silenced any doubts. The 8-time world champion mounted a strong title challenge, only falling short in the final rounds. His impressive showing on outdated machinery forced Ducati to reconsider their plans for 2025. According to MotoGP legend Wayne Gardner, Ducati's choice to bring Marquez into the factory team was less about Martin's shortcomings and more about neutralizing a potential threat. What Ducati did was remove Marquez from the competition. It's better to have him working with them than against them. They know how good Marc is. From Ducati's point of view, they cannot risk having Marquez on a rival team. Quote from Gardner. Ducati's dominance with the Desmercedes GP has been evident for years, and Marquez's move ensured the factory would benefit from his experience while limiting his ability to challenge them from another team. Jorge Martín's stellar 2024 campaign culminated in a championship victory, seemingly cementing his place as Ducati's future. However, his path to the factory seat was blocked by Marquez's arrival. Despite winning the title, Martín's fate was sealed when Ducati opted to retain their champion, Pecco Bagnaia, and pair him with Marquez. Gardner expressed surprise at the decision. To be honest, if it had been me, I probably would have stayed with Jorge. But Marc is very talented, there's no doubt. Ducati had to make a decision, and that's how it happened. As a result, Martín signed with Aprilia, where he is expected to thrive. Riding the number 1 plate in 2025, Martín's presence on the competitive Aprilia RSGP could make the championship battle even more intense. Reports suggest that Marquez's insistence on a factory team position was instrumental in shaping Ducati's strategy. The Spaniard made it clear during the 2024 summer break that remaining with Pramac, even with a factory-spec bike, was not an option. This ultimatum forced Ducati to deviate from their initial plan of rewarding Martín. Their decision not only disrupted Martín's trajectory but also reshaped the competitive landscape of MotoGP. Marquez seems to have improved a lot since joining Ducati. He still has crashes, but now he has more consistency, and that's because the bike is much better. Marquez's performance on the factory Ducati will be closely scrutinized, with fans eager to see how he fares alongside Bagnaia. While Ducati gains a proven champion in Marquez, Aprilia has secured a world-class talent in Martín. With the RSGP already proving to be a formidable machine, Martín's move to the Italian manufacturer adds another layer of intrigue to the 2025 season. Gardner believes Martín's partnership with Aprilia will elevate the competition. Now Martín is going to Aprilia, I think it's going to be incredible with that bike. That will make the championship even more interesting. Gardner concluded. Ducati's decision to prioritize Marquez over Martín reflects a calculated approach to maintaining their dominance while minimizing threats. However, the ripple effects of this move have set the stage for one of the most exciting MotoGP seasons in recent memory. With Marquez aiming for a 9th title on the factory Ducati and Martín poised to challenge on the Aprilia, the battle for supremacy in 2025 promises to be unforgettable. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds. Thank you for joining MGP News Reborn. And this has been your MotoGP News Update. And see you in the next video.